Absolutely, it is the second phase of this repatriation project. We saw those scenes in 2024 right here at the Freedom Park when the families were reuniting with the mortal remains of these heroes and heroines who died at the heights of oppressive time in South Africa, outside of the country. Joining us now is Minister McKenzie. So by all means, Minister, a very important project of making sure that the dignity and really just making sure that they're brought back home and really just given a very decent send-off.
Of all the work that I've been given by the president of this country, President Cyril Ramaphosa, this for me, I see it as labor of love. The instruction from the president was very clear. Bring back all the remains, irrespective of political party. We want all 5,000 remains to come back during your term as the minister, during my term as the president, and to bring them back for me, seeing the families, seeing them being happy, because our freedom would not have been if it wasn't for these heroes. They paid the ultimate price for our freedom. So for me, this is the best instruction or the best part of my job is what we are doing to bring back our heroes and our heroines.
And obviously, Minister, you count on the grace of your counterparts from the region. How has that experience been? I mean, you have clarified that it's been quite smooth sailing, you know, you haven't had any hurdles whatsoever.
You see, if people, there's always jealousy. So our problems that we are facing regarding illegal immigration shall be exploited by those that has always been jealous of us. No country in the world is required or expected of for people to come in there without being documented. We should be no different. Angola, they are our brothers. Mozambique, Botswana, Namibia, Zambia, they understand. And I want to make it very clear, I work very closely with my counterparts in Zimbabwe, my counterparts in Zambia. As you saw, I was an honorary guest when the ambassador was appointed as the ambassador here from Angola. So we cannot, there are, and we are not going to lie, there are 2 or 3 people that goes around beating up foreigners, illegal immigrants. That is wrong. We should never, ever do that as a country. But we cannot be judged as a country by the worst amongst us. We should be judged by the best amongst us, because South Africans are not xenophobic. There are those that try to portray us as xenophobic. But the question that they fail to ask themselves, why are your people running away from you to us if we are that bad? We are not. Our president is very clear. We must not be hitting people, samboking people, but that's not South Africa. And we must never accept that label, that we are xenophobic. We are not a xenophobic country. We are a country with laws. Maybe 1 or 2 will exploit those laws like in any other country.
Minister, before we let you go, as a custodian of South Africa's culture and heritage, I mean, these reports that you have seen now that there was a Nigerian artist who was not allowed to come to South Africa due to some visa issues, and obviously now some are calling for Nigeria to reciprocate. We know that South Africa is endowed with talents. Some stars do go and perform in other parts of the continent. Have you seen anything to that effect? And maybe just your message to the industry, you know, just by and large.
Well, yeah, no, you know, I saw now a message that came through that Tyler has cancelled the Nigerian appearance. I will speak to the management of Tyler to understand. I don't want to speculate. But I want to say this to you. Even if you, I don't want to say Michael Jackson because he passed on, even if you are Beyonce, when Beyonce comes here, you have to have papers. Alex Albon, an F1 superstar, has applied to come to South Africa. His fiancée, a top golfer, applied for a visa to come to South Africa. Now a person, because he's a singer in Nigeria, he just wants to walk in here and we must all go like, oh my God, my Lord, you are here. It doesn't work like that. I'm a minister. When I went to Nigeria, I had all my paperwork. When I go to Zambia, Namibia, as a minister, I don't just walk in there. Why does people expect to come here without paperwork? And we will not reciprocate. We will say to Nigerian artists, Burna Boy and them, we will say to Davido and them, you are welcome. Come to South Africa. Nobody will boycott you in South Africa.